To say I love Michael Jackson is an understatement. For as long as I can remember, his music has played a big, huge part of my life. So today I am celebrating the songs of MJ that are not necessarily my favourites, but they are the songs that I consider to be the best he has ever recorded. I'm Kendall Richardson, and these are the top 10 best Michael Jackson songs. Number 10, Leave Me Alone. This song is so great and important for so many different reasons. Leave Me Alone really marked the first time Michael used one of his songs to tell the media what he really thought of them, and this was showcased perfectly in the incredible short film for the song. In the chorus is a man who has clearly had enough, whether that's about the girl that the lyrics speak of, or the press that had begun to hound him like never before. I love the way his vocals sound. No one really ever has used background vocals like MJ. The harmonization, the layering, it's just pure bliss to my ears. Plus the track has killer percussion and melody, making it one of my favourite tracks from the legendary Bad album. Number 9, Thriller. This song is a Michael Jackson staple. The mere mention of the word makes your mind go straight to the King of Pop, and of course the groundbreaking, phenomenal short film directed by John Landis. Written by the late Rod Temperton, this song actually came about because Temperton was inspired by another song Michael had written for the Jacksons entitled This Place Hotel. Rod said he loved the use of sound effects and the way the song tells a story, so that formed the basis of his inspiration for this spooky pop classic. I can't even begin to tell you how iconic this track is. It is definitely one of the biggest things that helped cement MJ's musical legacy. And renowned horror master Vincent Price rounding out the track with that creepy verse and even creepier laugh, it still gives me chills. Number 8, Beat It. 3 words, epic guitar solo. Another standout Jackson track with another standout short film, Beat It is one of Michael Jackson's earliest forays into the world of rock, with massive thanks to amazing guitarist Eddie Van Halen. The riff, which Michael composed, is beyond catchy. And that solo, well, let's just say it goes down as one of the greatest of all time. Period. Michael always had the most natural ability to weave social commentary and important messages into his music. And whilst most would overlook that with this song, it is actually one of the first with many more to come. In fact, Michael was actually given an award for this song from then President Ronald Reagan because the song was used in the National Highway Safety Commission's anti-drunk driving campaign. Number 7, Will You Be There? It's the Free Willy theme! That is how most of you would be familiar with this song, but for me, it speaks on a more personal level. The album version of the song opens with a portion of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, which is sung beautifully by the Cleveland Orchestra Chorus, followed by an angelic performance by the Andre Crouch singers, whom Michael used often. What follows is a composition that is straight from MJ's heart and soul. The lyrics combined with the melody, combined with the exceptional delivery from Jackson, make this song a gospel anthem that moves me like few songs ever have. The spoken verse at the end of the song is made all the more bittersweet, considering the unfortunate turn in Michael's personal life that followed in the years after this song's release. My favourite lyric for the song is as follows: I'll never let you part, for you are always in my heart. Number 6, Wanna Be Startin' Somethin. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. This classic track is the opener for the highest selling album of all time, Thriller. Like Beat It, it is another one of MJ's earliest tracks to feature a social commentary. It is also unbelievably catchy and one of the best songs that Michael ever performed live. My absolute favourite thing about this track is the powerful vocal performance that Jackson gives. The gusto, the energy, the emotion is so present in his voice. It's very easy to get caught up in the message of the song and the empowering music. Wanna Be Startin' Somethin' also never fails to put me in a good mood, mostly thanks to the incredibly uplifting verse towards the end of the song, which features lyrics like, keep your head up high and scream out to the world, and I believe in me, so you believe in you. Need your faith restored? Crank this track up to 11! Number 5, Smooth Criminal. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? One of MJ's most iconic songs, Smooth Criminal, is fast, fun, and freaking fantastic from start to finish. The lyrics tell a story akin to a noir-style thriller, which the legendary short film for the song portrays perfectly. Michael's falsetto and staccato vocals soar and penetrate the air throughout the chorus, whilst the incredible percussion and horns featured throughout make this song impossible not to dance to. The creativity of the lyrics plus the composition of the track have combined to form what is definitely one of MJ's most unique tunes. Fun fact, Smooth Criminal was actually based on a demo track entitled Al Capone, which focused on a similar story that cast the notorious gangster as the villain of the track. Number 4, Man in the Mirror. This is the best song in Michael's discography that he did not actually write himself, and I bet most of you are surprised to hear that. The song came from two fantastic musicians, Glenn Ballard and Saida Garrett, who is the same vocalist that duets with MJ on I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Despite this song not being written by Jackson, you can tell by the way he delivers his vocals just how much this song means to him and the beautiful message that is being conveyed. I love how the song starts off quiet-like, and then with each changing verse and chorus it just builds and gets louder. Until you get to that final section with the choir and MJ and their powerful call and response singing, driving that message home and then some. And since it was the song that MJ liked to close out his concerts with, it was only fitting that the gorgeous chimes from the intro of the song rang out as his casket was being led away at the closing of his 2009 memorial service. Number 3, The Way You Make Me Feel. This track is a pop classic. Michael's talent shines effortlessly in the simple but well-crafted song. It's one of the best pop songs ever released in my opinion, and one of the best examples of what a happy, dancey, upbeat love song can sound like. As soon as the opening growl kicks in, there is always an instant smile on my face. The lyrics are so sweet and innocent, as MJ focuses solely on the woman he adores and how perfect she is. Michael's vocals on this track play a vital role in what makes this song so great. The mix of serene background vocals and MJ's trademark ad-libbing works unbelievably well, convincing us completely of the way he feels. This song is also another great one that Jackson performed live, and I highly recommend checking out his 1988 Grammy performance of the track. Number 2, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Michael Jackson was 20 years old when he wrote this song. 20. That fact always blows my mind. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is 6 minutes of pure joy and dance, making it an instant party starter. I love the fact that it's not about anything in particular. It's just spontaneous, fun, and incredibly positive. Michael sings almost the entire tune in his gorgeous falsetto, which helps to ensure that the listener is having a great time. The percussion is top-notch. Actual glass bottles and things of the like were used as instruments in the recording of the song. And the horns! They just don't make music as good as this anymore. The song is near perfect, and it is a great early example of the genius of MJ's songwriting. Honourable mentions! As if I could get this list down to 10. Not a chance. Michael Jackson has hundreds of songs in his back catalogue, but when it came down to it, these 3 just missed the cut. Who is it? Not only is this one of the best songs that Michael ever wrote, it also happens to be one of the songs that I have loved since I first fell in love with his music. Who Is It is another great case of Michael telling a story throughout a song. We hear the pain in his voice as he sings of a lover who has abandoned him, breaking his heart, and leaving him to wonder just who is it that is responsible for her betrayal. The music Michael has created for the song is filled with sorrow and genuine drama, which helps to pull you into the story he is telling. It's always made me feel like it's a movie I want to see. So as it turns out, I was delighted when I discovered, as I got older, that the short film for the song, like many others of Jackson's work, is practically a film, and it's directed by none other than David Fincher of Fight Club and Gone Girl fame. Earth Song. As far as all of Michael's humanitarian songs go, this one is by far the most epic. In fact, it borders on apocalyptic. Michael sings beautifully about the horrors humanity has inflicted upon the natural world, right before practically screaming in agony about it in the long and intense finale. What has become clear to me over the course of following Michael Jackson's musical career is his deep love and respect for the earth. This is the song where he does not hold back in sharing his feelings about the place that we have so taken for granted, the place we call our home. In what I probably consider my favourite Michael Jackson lyric, the last line of the song is as follows: "Do we give a damn?" The way MJ screams it sends chills down my spine, but in a good way. His final call in desperation to give attention to the song's message. Just brilliant. Stranger in Moscow. This song is one of the most underrated songs that he's ever written, and it's also one of his most personal. Stranger in Moscow came about at a time when Michael's personal life had been turned upside down by false allegations made against him and the relentless media coverage that followed. The lyrics of the song were based upon a poem that Michael wrote while he was on tour in 1993 in Moscow. The way he emotes the isolation and loneliness that he feels is truly breathtaking and heartbreaking at the same time. Especially when towards the end of the song, the meaning behind it comes to fruition as Michael belts out the song's title and continues that powerful delivery right until the end. A hauntingly beautiful ballad. And the #1 best Michael Jackson song ever is Billie Jean. If you ever need to look up the definition for perfect, you will find this song. Billie Jean is MJ at his absolute finest. The song is pure genius from start to finish. As soon as that iconic opening bass line kicks in, you are immediately transfixed to the speakers or straight out onto the dance floor. Michael's vocals are at their best here, subtle but effective, and that chorus has a hook that will get stuck in your head for days. But what I think this song is best known for is the moonwalk. In what was one of the first performances, if not the first, of the song at the Motown 25 special in 1983, Michael Jackson cemented his legacy and place in music history with a performance of Billie Jean that brought the house down and the rest of the world to a grinding halt by giving us that effortless backwards glide. The hat, the glove, the jacket, from then on were associated with the King of Pop, and his performances of Billie Jean only ever got better as he fine-tuned them from concert to concert. This track is pure, irrefutable proof of the incredible artist that Michael Jackson was. Okay, Moonwalkers, there you have it. Those are the songs that I truly feel are Michael Jackson's best. Let me know the way they make you feel by leaving a comment below, and don't stop till you get enough by subscribing to the FRED the Alien Productions YouTube channel. You can also find me on iTunes and SoundCloud as one of the hosts of the Friday Nights at Fred's podcast. I've been a Kendall Jackson, and you've just experienced Collectible Chaos. Showed a photo of a baby crying, his eyes look like mine.